All right, here's the long-time UFC featherweight contender, Dan Ige. Came off Season 3 of Dana White's Contender Series back in 2017 and has realized a lot of UFC success since then. Big wins recently over Gavin Tucker, Damon Jackson, Nate the Train Landwehr. But oftentimes you glean the most from Ige after his losses. The man has an insatiable appetite for MMA improvement. Very rarely is he seen taking anything resembling time off. Outstanding cardiovascular base, huge hands, power in both of those, and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt he can lean on as well. Another big spot in a career full of them for Dan Ige here tonight. Well, there have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are three of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion, and he believes that tonight it will just be another notch on the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. We'll see later tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight.
Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. For the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dan 50K Ige. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Anthony Showtime Pettis!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here, and UFC featherweight Dan Ige has spent much of the last several years entrenched in this division's top 10. At one point, he reeled off 6 consecutive wins. That set up a big main event against Calvin Kattar in July of 2020 on Fight Island. This is one tough customer. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe more known as a striker in modern-day mixed martial arts. Has everything you would want in terms of a championship pedigree. Now the focus, putting it all together against elite opposition. Ooh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks. Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent.
Guillotine jump. No, he's not gonna tap. It's tight, but not tight enough to finish him. Yep. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
2 minutes have expired here in our opening round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pettis.
Ooh, big shot.
sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, with authority to the body. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Side kick, well placed.
He did a great job setting up that high kick.
Well,
He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
big hook.
Just missed with the left there. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Anthony Showtime Pettis. Under a minute now to go in this one.
He just hurt him with a left hook. Yep. Both of them landed there. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Big moments on both sides in round one. All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead-up to that attack.
Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off. My foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon.
Able to check that kick as well.
Nice loosen punch.
All right, so another attempted strike there. I'm afraid his jiu-jitsu coach is gonna demote his belt down to brown if he doesn't start to lean into his grappling a little bit.
But you better start wrestling. You know, you got to get takedowns. You got to turn this into a grappling fight. You can have an idea of what you want to do. You can want to prove a point, but when it's not working, you got to get back to what works, and that's getting takedowns and grappling.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, there's the single. Ige's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Oh, he connects there.
He's sticking it over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Pettis' shot is blocked. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense. Rips the body there. Oh.
He's got to keep pressing here. Uppercut.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. What a fight. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Investing in the body with the kick there.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home?
Ten
10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the horn. It's amazing to think we got here, given how many times he rocked his opponent there in the previous round. Almost looked like a glorified sparring session, given how dominant he was.
Yeah, it just looked like one guy that was much better than the other guy. He was hurting him every time he landed, and it's a testament to his ability and his accuracy in the stand-up.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Man, his hits should have been tested earlier. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Pettis' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
2 minutes. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Nicely done. Good work from the top here by EA. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
15 seconds. Oh, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it, saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long?
Listen, you got right. Okay, it happens. It happened before. It happened again.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got it.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Ige's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Body attack and it's blocked. Oh!
He can't even stand. Oh, nice elbow.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Be patient, and in that patience, you'll find the punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
So he's really starting to put together.
Oh, he got it.
All right, time to hit the Sunoco station. Both of these fighters are on him.
This looks like when I played video games as a 7-year-old. When I didn't know nothing but button mashing. You two guys have button mashed to the point that neither one of you can find a knockout. You better hope your parents are walking through and watch you guys do that fatigue. This is the
He's got him hurt here. Big shots landed by him now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. Holy smokes!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Anthony Showtime Pettis.
Well, when the lights are at their brightest, usually Showtime is at his best. That was certainly the case tonight. Congrats to Anthony Pettis.
Some guys are just performers. Some guys love the bright lights, and Anthony Pettis